AI Live. Today is Tuesday, May 21st. My AI Live, we get together every Monday through Friday, and we're showcasing the amazing My AI system. We're showing you how to use it. We're showing you how to build your business with it, how to increase your online relationships and your in-person relationships both. We're showing you not only how to showcase your product, but how to build relationships, how to use it in groups, how to use it in so many different ways. Literally, we find new ways to use this all the time. We have done very simple things to complicated things. And what we're learning through this process is how much more this can actually help us than even I thought when I first started using it. I'm always learning something new as I use this for all my own social media. So first of all, let me do this. My name is not Nowsite. You would be surprised, but it is not. Let me get that changed. My name is Elizabeth Larson. I am a personal and business transformation coach, teacher, trainer, entrepreneur, speaker, author. I mean, gosh, I've done it all. For a very, very long time. I've been teaching social media, websites, building online for over 10 years. And I love what I do. I love what I do. I love the businesses I build. I love the teams. I love everything. And so what I want to show you is what a group of us have been doing for years before we had My AI, and now with the My AI system, it sure does make it a lot easier. So first of all, great to see so many of you here. We do this every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific. And people, like Paul talks about, we come every day. We come every day because it's something different every day. We do a new approach every day. We're learning new things every day. And so if you come consistently, we'll make you an expert in social media. And so let's get started. First of all, let me show you where you're going to find your recording at, okay? And so I'm going to come over here and I am going to do this. And here we go. So where you want to go for the recording is over to the official corporate Nowsite group. Come over to the official corporate Nowsite group here. And this is where you will find your live recordings at. If you want to know more about me, you can come over here to my Facebook page. As I said, my name is Elizabeth Larson. You'll find me here. And if you're going to showcase one of your posts today or ask questions, take your social media link like this and put it into the chat here, like this. And then it makes it much, much easier for me to be able to find you. So, all right, let's go ahead and start. So let's talk about some hashtags. For a lot of us, we like to do hashtags, and I was working on a post already today. Whoops, did I lose that? I think I did lose that. I'll have to go back in there and do that again. That's okay. So I was already working on a post today, and I kind of did something a little bit more complicated than normal. And so I'll just tell you briefly about it, and then we'll do our regular demo. So what I did is, everybody knows how much I love the long post and suggested image, right? Absolutely love the long post and suggested image. However, we all know that sometimes, I mean, Diane, as much as I love the long post and suggested image, many times it's even too long for me, right? Which is shocking. I know Adrian calls me War and Peace, but sometimes it is. So what I like to do though is I love the long post by the way it words things for me, because the AI is so trained at this point that it really sounds like me. So a lot of times what I like to do is do the long post with suggested image and then just take certain paragraphs and just use those. Now, of course, I'll copy the entire thing into Facebook, and then I will go in and edit and take some things back out. So I could just go and make it shorter. That would be fine. But instead, what I chose to do was I chose to take a couple of different parts out of it and then make my post out of it and break up the white space of it, right? And so I made this post right here about my class that I'm doing on Thursday, because I want to actually get this out to people. I've still got some seats left, so I wanted to make sure to do that. So what I did was I took all of the wording from here, and you see all of this, and this is pretty long, and you see that the paragraphs are pretty chunky. That's a little bit harder to digest, Nina, on social media, right? Like you sort of start seeing how chunky that is, and it's kind of like, okay, that's a lot, right? And so what I decided to do was I took the post and then I took the parts out of it that I really wanted, like ever wish you had more hours in the day, feeling overwhelmed by endless to-do lists, things like that. And I made them into smaller chunks that made it easier for people to digest, right? So I have all of that there. Now, I was going to use a photo, but I decided since I'm going into groups right after this to advertise the class, I wanted to make sure that I actually had the link on there, which is something I normally do not do. So we could talk a little bit more about some of the different things that I've done in this post, but let's go do our basic thing first. So I'm going to come back over here and, well, let me do this. I don't want to lose the work that I was actually working on. And as I said, I use all of this for my own social media. All of my posts are made with my AI system. So for our brand new person, let's make sure we get her caught up so we can go ahead and all do our posts together today. First of all, we know there's three things we do every day, right? We post on social media, we comment on posts, and we start a conversation, right? We've got the make it our own. We love the make it our own, right? This is so much fun because we can go and look at somebody else's post, copy it or screenshot it and bring it in here, right? Some of the other things that we can do when we make a post is we've got caption and suggested image. That's when we ask for, like this one right here was caption and suggested image. And I was looking for, and I was started here for the post that I wanted to do, realized it wasn't wording the way I wanted. And so I decided to go ahead and come over to the other one and make the longer post and then pull out the things from there. Now, sometimes it does it perfect. Other times I want it longer. We have the option of making them longer, shorter, all of those different things, right? Selfie AI, we're going to take our own picture and we're going to upload it in here. And so I can show you different ways of doing that as well. We have caption my image. Short text only posts are great for starting conversations. Caption my video, we'll take this. So if I was going to do a live, I would do caption my video. I would say a live of me talking about my class. I would say what the caption is about. And then I could post on Facebook Reels. I could post on TikTok after I have the video completed. I could do a Facebook Live. Lots of different options, right, that I could do. Now, some of the other posts that I have, long post and suggested image. Everybody here who comes every day knows that's one of my favorites. And Avril, one thing I want you to see is this surprise me post right here. The surprise me post is going to, if you don't know what you want to post, you're like, I don't have any idea what I want to post today, but you want to get your consistency. You can press that surprise me, and the AI will take all of that information from your onboarding and create a post for you. And this is a great way of starting to get your feet wet when you just don't know what you want to do, right? So here's the post right here. Do you ever dream of exploring new places and soaking in different cultures? One of my goals is to travel the world teaching and training. Where would you love to go? If the sky was the limit, share your dream destination in the comments below. Now, here's the great thing. If you don't like that surprise me post, just hit generate. You're not, or hit me, sorry, surprise me again. You can do this as many times as you want. Word for the day, transformation. Everybody knows that's my word. Every day holds the power for a new beginning, just like how transforming fear and insecurity can lead to an empowering journey. Share your word of the day and let's inspire each other. Great way of just starting conversations, right? So those are the different ways that we can post on social media. So for everybody who's used to our posting, today's Tuesday. On Tuesdays, I like some of the hashtags I like to use are hashtag Transformation Tuesday, hashtag Taco Tuesday. I'll tell you, food posts always get a lot of conversation. Great way to actually get your algorithm up is with food posts. Thankful Tuesday. And Paul's not here, but in the chat, let's see some what of you guys, what you think yours would be. what are some hashtags you would use? So like Nina, Shane, Cheryl, Bruce, what are some hashtags you would use? So throw those in the chat for everybody, and then we're going to go ahead and make our post together, right? So when making our posts, we're going to come over here and I'm going to go like this. I'm actually, yep, I will do, Thursday and Friday, I will be doing my AI live from a live at ANMP. So that will be fun. Adrian just texted me. So yay, that'll be a lot of fun. Okay. So let me go ahead and share my screen right here. And I wish I would have gotten terrific Tuesday like that. I wish I would have gotten my post done beforehand. Okay. So let's talk about, I'm going to finish that post out when we do our 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and do the surprise me post. So word of the day, transformation. Let's say I love this post. I'm going to go ahead and change the photo, right? Every day holds the power for a new beginning. I'm going to take this part right here and I'm actually going to change this photo and make a photo word of it, right? So let's go ahead and say, let's find a different photo. Not excited about these photos. Let's do an image search. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to edit the image and I'm going to put my words in, add text to image. And I'm going to go like that. I'm going to put the overlay like this. I'm going to increase the font size. And I'm going to put OK. So now I have my own wording on a photo that I've created, and I'm going to add that in there. Perfect. Now, remember, when I do Facebook, it's going to look one way. When I do Instagram, the writing is going to be different because it's writing for a different audience, even though it starts off with word of the day transformation. Every day holds the magic of a fresh start, transforming fear into courage and insecurity into confidence can lead us on truly empowering journeys. What's your word of the day? Let's uplift and inspire each other. Now, if that's not long enough and you don't feel like the message in it is deep enough for a real conversation or for people to comment on, you have two choices. One, you can either, when you get over to Instagram, add some of your own story in, which I love. The other thing that we don't do enough here, and I want to show you, is make it longer. The AI already knows my whole story. It has all of the information. It's also learned everything about me, right? Because of all the stuff that I've put in it. It's learning how I do social media, what I talk about, what I write about. So here's the next one. Let's look at this now. Word of the day, transformation. The beauty of life is that every single day, no matter what it holds, offers us an incredible magic of a fresh start. When we take the time to transform our fear into courage and our insecurity into unshakable confidence, we set ourselves on the path of truly empowering journeys. These transformations might not be easy, but they are always worth it. We all have the strength within us to make these incredible shifts in our lives. So today I ask you, what's your word of the day? Let's share, uplift, and inspire each other. There's so much power in collective inspiration and empowerment, and together we can achieve greatness. Drop your word in the comments and spread some positive vibes. Love that. Okay, so I'm going to hit get started and I'm going to hit post. When I do, I'm going to download that photo that I just created. I'm going to come over here to Instagram and I'm going to create my post. Now I'm going to hit this. I'm going to select from computer. I'm going to grab the photo. Now, one thing I did make a mistake on, I actually made this for Facebook. And for Instagram, what I want to do is actually, I'm going to correct it real quick. I'm going to come back over here and let me see. Every day holds the power of a new beginning. Got to remember that. I'm going to go like this. For Instagram, you want it more portrait if you want the words to actually be on there. Every day holds the power of a new beginning. It would help if I did that. Okay. Now, you'll notice you can't really see the wording, right? Can now, but I need to make that bigger. And I may not even darken it. I think what I will do is actually just change the color of the wording. I'm going to put it more in the middle. And I'm going to change the coloring to black. All right, let's do that. Good enough. Okay. And if you decide that you want something different, you just go in and do something different, right? Go to image search. You can grab that. If you find that you had any errors in there, you can change what the wording is. You can change anything about that if it doesn't look perfect or whatever, right? All right. If I post that, now when I go over to Instagram, if I come back over and discard that post, I can grab that again, and then the wording goes right here. Now that actually shows up much better. If I put everything in here, the only thing you want to make sure that you do is break this up, because if you do not, and then go like this and just put a little extra white space in there so it is a little easier to digest. And then click share. Perfect. Now, once that comes up, now I've got the words on there and I didn't have to go and use a secondary product out of that. So, all right. So let's do this. We're going to come over here and we're now going to do our 5 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put 5 minutes on the timer. And during that 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and make our own posts. Now, here's the first thing to think about always. Remember, what kind of conversations do I want to have today, right? What kind of conversations do I want to have? That's the very first thing you want to think about. If you want to have conversations towards your business, then you'll write more towards the business side of your testimony of what your business has done for you. And if you want the opposite side for your product, you're going to talk about more about what your product has done for you. You're always telling your story so people can connect with you. So let's put 5 minutes up on the timer. We're going to go ahead and do this, and then we'll come back and we'll see how everybody's posts went. All right, let's go. Now, remember, if you have questions, feel free to put your hands up, and then we will go ahead and do questions during the 5 minutes as well. Hi, Diane.
Hey there. I have a quick question.
Yes,
I have a post that I want to showcase,
yes.
but at the same time, if I want to put that one, make something of that into Instagram, can I also put it in, make it my own? I didn't do it straight away, so I'm thinking
So
I seem to be getting some traction on it.
fantastic. So the post, so let me make sure I understand your question. You're looking that you want to know if you can, if a post that you've already made that
Yeah.
you're getting traction on, you want to reuse that post on another social media platform.
Yes.
Okay, and so would you want to
But I
change the
want to
wording?
change it.
You want to change it.
I want it to be a little bit different. So it
Okay,
doesn't, because posting exactly the same.
Okay,
Because I think you said that was a good idea. That's
exactly.
your idea.
Talking about it from a different direction, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so the link that you put in the chat, is that the post that you got traction on that you
Yeah,
want to
it's
use
under
again?
my pinned one.
Okay, let's go over there and take a look at it, and we'll see the best way to do that. Okay, so that's the pin post.
That one.
And right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, beautiful Facebook friends. How about starting your day with a healthy dose of positivity? It's truly amazing how a simple positive mindset can transform not just your mood, but your entire life. Let's take a moment together, close your eyes, and visualize the life you've always dreamed of. Really see it in your mind, feel it in your heart, and believe deep down that you deserve it, because guess what? God's plan for you is beyond amazing and full of blessings you can't ever imagine. Can't even imagine. Now let's make it practical. Give yourself a big smile, even if it feels a bit silly at first. Smile because you're grateful for all the little joys in life. Take a few minutes to reflect on things you're thankful for. Every step you take, no matter how small, leads you closer to creating your best life ever. Remember, every single day is a fresh, new blessing waiting to unfold its magic. Seize the opportunity to start anew and embrace today with an open heart and positive mindset. I remember the day a few years ago when I got out of bed with no pain. It was amazing. Every day holds incredible potential and joy waiting just for you. By cultivating a positive outlook, we can inspire each other to seek out and cherish these precious moments. Remember to keep these positive vibes flowing and share this message with your friends and loved ones. Put something positive in the comments. Wishing you all a day bursting with positivity and endless possibility. What are you grateful for today? So, positivity and possibilities. Love this. Okay, so first of all, I love this post, Diane. Like, this is just fantastic, right? Okay, so
Thank you.
here's the beautiful. So you have two ways that you can do this, and I want to show you both. Okay, number one, we're going to come over here. And I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. Okay, so first, you could do the make it your own. But there's another secret here that most people are not utilizing, and I want you to see it, okay? I want you to check this out because this can be really fun as well. So when you come over here to, there you are, to My AI Manager, which is the little suitcase looking thing right over here, Diane. If you come over here, come over to My AI Chat, okay? When I hit My AI Chat, first of all, always make sure you do a new chat, because if you don't, it's going to be based on everything you've already been talking to the AI about, okay? The next thing you want to do is write your AI request here. And what I will do is rewrite this social media post for me, okay? And then I'm going to copy the whole post in there. All right. So I took and copied your original post, and I'm asking the AI to rewrite this post for me. Okay. Now, do I want to make it the exact same? Do I want to make it happier, more friendly, anything? I can add those prompts in if I want to. But let's just see what it does here. Okay. So rewrite this social media post for me. And now I'm going to hit this. Now, this isn't even using just the regular My AI, right? This is using the AI, but not just in the social media area. And I don't think we utilize this enough. This will help you with so many different types of
Can't
writing,
hear
a
you.
blog post, all these other kinds of things.
You
Okay,
disappeared. Your
I
sound
disappeared.
disappeared for a second.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know. So what we have here, let's take a look. Okay, so here is the post now. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So what I can do is I can just copy this post right here, click this, and now I've got the entire thing copied. And I can just take that over to social media with a new selfie and post it like that. So that's one way to do this. All right. Now, the second way, Diane, to do this is by doing the make it my own. So I'm going to actually shrink my page a little bit so I could get this entire post in here. And I'm going to do my screenshot, right? I'm going to copy this part. Now, if you're on Mac, this is Command Shift and the number 4.
I'm on Mac.
Okay. And if you're on Windows, I recommend using Snippy tool. So you see how it's kind of highlighted out. I'm pulling that over there. I'm going to copy that, right? Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to come back over into home. I'm going to go post on social media. I'm going to go make it my own. I'm going to upload the image that I just took. Like this. And now I've got the screenshot there, right? I can add any additional instructions here that I want. Again, I can make it friendlier. I can make it less, more compelling. I can give lots of different prompts. However, the AI for most of us who have been using this for quite a while pretty much knows what I want, right? So I'm just going to hit generate to see what it comes up with first. So it's looking through the post. It's looking through everything. And now this is what it gave me. Good morning, beautiful friends. Kickstart your day with positivity. Isn't it amazing how a positive mindset can transform your entire life? Let's take a moment, close your eyes, and visualize your dream life. Feel it, believe it, you deserve it. Smile for all the little joys. What are you grateful for today? So this is good. However, it's not quite as long as yours, right? Not quite the same. So you have some choices here, Diane. You can come over here to the AI and you can actually click and make it longer. Now, if you like the general, and here's two things to remember, Diane. When you read the post, if you like the direction the AI is going, but you just need it to be bigger, then you're going to do make it longer. If you click on it and you don't like it at all, that's when you hit generate again. Okay. That's how you know the difference. If you don't like where it went, hit generate. It's going to start all over again. If you like the direction it went, but you just wanted to have more, then you're going to go and say, make it longer and regenerate it again. Once you do that, then it's going to come up here. And now it's more to the length of what you had before. And of course, you'll change your photo to whatever you want, or you'll use your own selfie. Remember, even if you do a make it my own, you do not have to use the photo that it gives you. You're more than welcome to, or you can use the selfie. Was that helpful, Diane?
That was very helpful. And in fact, the post that I made was make it my own from somebody else.
Wonderful.
So I'm really trying to utilize what you're teaching us because I think it will bring more traction.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm glad you're getting traction on those posts. And the thing I love about the make it my own, and everybody try this out today, okay? Go find your upline or somebody that you really like on social media, find one of their posts, copy it, do that screenshot, put it in and make it my own, and see what the AI comes up with for you. Because one of the best ways to learn is by seeing what other people are doing, right? Fabulous. Great job, Diane.
Thank you so much. You are one amazing lady.
Thank you. You are so sweet. I
I
love you
wish I
so
could
much.
be with you, but I can't.
I wish you could too, because there's a man on this screen. Of course, he's on his phone. I've been hoping he's going to get off of his phone, but I don't think he's going to get off of his phone. Maybe. But the one and only Tom Chenault is actually on the call right now with us. And so I was hoping he was going to get off the phone, but it looks like he's still on his phone call. So for those of you who are going to the Association of Network Marketing Professionals event this next week, we're all going to be there, and Tom's going to be there, Adrian, everybody. So it's going to be very exciting. So
Is he
Clay,
Adrian's dad?
that's Adrian's dad. The one and only. All right, Clay, what's your question today?
On a Mac, Command Shift 4 does what?
Okay, so on a Mac, if you do Command Shift and the number 4, it will bring up this little cross thing that you can actually screenshot an area of your screen, not the entire thing, but just a smaller area for your make it your own.
Cut it out and screenshot it.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's look and see what other questions we have in the chat. And if you've got questions, feel free to raise your hand. Let's see what we got. Oh, Mike wants to share his post and Steve wants to share his post. Okay, let's go do that real quick. All right. So, all right, let's come over here. And where are you at, Steve? Is he off the phone? Is he off the phone?
You're frozen.
Is Tom off the phone?
Tom.
I'm frozen.
Yes, he is.
Goodness.
On my phone.
Can you guys hear me? There we go. There's Tom. The one and only Tom Chenault on the call. Howdy, Tom. You going to say some words?
I'm trying to learn something here. How you doing, everybody? Sorry about that. This Saturday I went and I went and tried to buy a new car. So I grabbed the title because my car has all those alarms going off that basically is the trade me in button. So
Yes.
I went and I couldn't find anything. So I said, just figure out what all is wrong with my car and I want to fix it. And they just told me it was $6,000, which tells me I sure as hell better get to work here on Nowsite. So I'm here learning so I can do something because I don't want to be poor all my life. And I just read Atomic Habits. I've got to be honest with you guys. I've read it a couple of times. I've lost 60 pounds. I am just absolutely cooking in my life. And I realized that I've been playing Nowsite about halfway. So yesterday I did a website myself, which was rudimentary at best. And I'm going to start getting on these calls and training and getting my people on these calls and get them trained and stop being this manipulative little tour guide and actually learning what I want people to learn. So I can not only do that, but I can use it, but I'm going to teach it. So I know it works. I mean, it works too well. And I was just on a Zoom this morning talking about that. Have I got a minute? I mean, is it okay with you guys?
Sure. Yeah. Please.
So if you go to that one picture of me on Facebook, it is so horrible because I've got I've got these on.
What does he have on?
This was not scripted. Then I've got this on, and I'm sitting back in the airplane chair, and I've got like 93 chins, and my cheekbones are folded over my eyes. And I'm in the airplane, and I'm going to take a picture. So I took a goofy picture, and I posted it on, and I stuck it in the Nowsite washing machine. I wrote my own pithy little statement, and there's 17,000 likes of that picture right now. 17,000. What? I'm like a 10 like guy. And now if you scroll through, you can literally see where I use Nowsite and where I use everything else, because I'm getting the crud like that. You know, it figured me out. It's writing like me 100 times better so people can actually understand what I wanted to say. I can go in and change it around a little bit to make it even more Tommy. But I am telling you, I am as happy as a clam. So I realized that Nowsite has taken me farther than I ever could believe. But I don't know what our Nowsite can really do for me because I'm so arrogant that enough was enough instead of everything being enough. So, and this is just so sad because you guys, I think, know Adrian, my son, has got a lot to do with Nowsite. And, you know, he's been trying to punch me in the ear all this time, telling me to get moving on it. So I just want to publicly tell all of you, and I did not tell Elizabeth I was coming on. Hello, my little Mr. Mulatto. And I love my life, and I love you guys. So you're going to get sick of me. And we didn't set this up. I didn't have those props here. I did not expect to be called on. I couldn't even figure out how to unmute myself. I'm trying on the internet, nowsite.online, not on Zoom. That's why it took so long. I love you guys with all of my heart. Back to you, Elizabeth.
Hey, Tom,
Thank you, Tom.
Yay! That is awesome. All right. Well, here's the deal, guys. I mean, we do this every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, because we are becoming experts in the My AI and utilizing it to build our businesses, right? And so I'll tell you, this is one of the best tools that I have ever seen to be able to use for your social media. There is nothing like
We
it,
can't hear you,
hands
Elizabeth.
down. Is my internet dying? Is that what's going on?
I hear you fine.
Who you hear
I'm
me
hearing-
fine?
I'm
Dr.
hearing
Lee-
you
Yeah, I
fine,
can
too.
hear you.
I hear
Okay.
you.
Can hear you.
You're good.
All right, so somebody else has got a
I
speaker
do.
problem. Okay, good. I was a little worried there. All right, well, let's do this. We're going to showcase a couple more posts real quick, and then we'll wrap up for the day. I know Mike, where is Super Mike at? I don't see him. I think he said for a post. Super Mike, if you're here, let me know. Steve, let's get your posts up here real quick. And
It's funny.
let's
Tom talked about atomic habits. I put that in my post.
Oh, perfect timing. I love it. All right. And then there's Mike, Super Mike. Okay. So Tuesday, turnaround Tuesday. What area of your life are you ready to improve? Fitness, career, finances, or perhaps a new location? Start with teeny, consistent steps to replace old habits. As James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, it's all about those small changes. Replacing bad habits with good habits by adding them with one of your daily habits. I was shown, whoa, my screen just died. There we go. I was shown when I put the coffee maker on and then go do some deep breathing or meditation while it's brewing can be a great way to piggyback on a good habit with one of your regular routines. I also get my grounding, sunshine, and hiking in all at once while listening to one of my audiobooks or podcasts. I began also doing 75 hard, and it has turned my fitness game around. What's your first step? Where do you want to turn things around without overwhelming yourself? Send a message below on where you want to change things and turn your life around. I love this, Steve. A couple of things I would love to see in here. I would love to see a little bit more about, you saw how your habits, I was shown to put the coffee maker and do some deep breathing to piggyback on one, and then you started 75 hard. But what I would love to see is like, you have an incredibly powerful story of how your habits have really changed your life. And so I would just love to see just a little bit more of the power of what actually transformed as your testimonial of it, just a little bit more of the testimonial, because if people see like, wow, this is what it did for him, and then, send a message below on what you want to change. I would say, what do you want, right here, where do you want to turn things around without overwhelming yourself? Tell them to put it in the comments below, and that you'll give them a tip,
Okay.
because then you'll get even more traction on that post.
Okay. All
Does that
right.
make
Thank
sense?
you. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
you're welcome. Great job on your post.
Thanks.
All right. Mr. Mike Navarro. Let's get
Hi.
you unmuted. Hi. So let me ask you, I told you about my AI. And are you finding this as amazing as I told you it was going to be?
Yes.
I
Yes.
love being right. Okay. Let's do this. Let's look at your post. First of all, I love the photo. This is adorable. All right. Summer vibes and healthy lifestyle. Yes, you can have it all. With the summer sun shining brightly and the season of barbecues, beach trips, and family gatherings in full swing, it's easy to get swept up in the fun. But how do you keep up with your healthy lifestyle while enjoying all these social activities? Well, fear not, I've got some tried and true tips to help you strike that perfect balance between indulgence and well-being. First things first, let's talk about planning ahead. Whenever you're headed to a picnic or barbecue, plan to bring along a healthy dish. Colorful, love this. Okay, couple of things I would do here, first of all, just for the sake of time. I would love, you've lost 60 pounds so far, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I would love you to have that 60-pound weight loss sum up here at the top so it makes more sense of why you're giving these tips.
Okay.
So, but how do you keep up with that your healthy lifestyle while enjoying all these social activities? I would put right here, I have the answer for you as someone who has lost over 60 pounds. Here are some tips. I'd put something like that right there because then you're grabbing their attention, right? So put that there, and then the rest of it makes so much more sense, right? And then the other thing I want to ask you though is that do you feel like you needed all of that in here, or do you feel like you want more to have this a little shorter?
I could probably do it a little shorter. I think I could go a little shorter.
Yeah. So I'd probably just go back and put it, I'd take that from your My AI real quick, just make it shorter, add your 60-pound weight loss at the top, and then at the very end, always, 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 Mike, invite people to reach out to you to learn more about how you lost the weight because you're building that weight loss business, right? And so
Mhm.
after losing 60 pounds, you have a lot to offer to help people. So absolutely always at the end, make the offer if they want to have a conversation to reach out to you because every single thing is about conversations, right?
Right. Can I ask a quick question though?
You sure
To
can.
make that, to do that, do I just take that copy and put it back into the AI, or how do I get it back again?
Perfect. Great question. You have two options, okay, Mike? Number one, if this is already still in your now site, in your My AI like this, you can, oh, there's the pumpkin alarm. You could just come down here and click make it shorter and it will shorten it up for you. Okay. That's
Mhm.
number one. If it's not here anymore, your other option is, give me 1 second and let me get back over to your post. Option number two is you can come over here. And if you like it all the way up, you could go ahead and copy this entire thing. And then in the My AI, you can come over again. Remember, we showed you that little tool that most people don't utilize, right? Where you could come over here to the My AI chat and you could say, rewrite this and make it shorter. All right, pumpkin alarm. I get it. All right. And then I can copy that in here. So this is one way that you can do this.
Okay.
And then, of course, it's going to rewrite that whole post for you, right? And it
Mhm.
will make it shorter because we gave the directive and see how much shorter that is.
Oh yeah.
So I could do that. Option number three, Mike. You can also do the make it my own. Shrink that down a little bit. You could copy this whole thing and then put that into the make it my own and ask the AI to write it from there. So you have a couple of different options. Personally, for me, I would use the My AI chat. That's the one I like to do when I'm shortening up a post and it's already not in the thing still.
Okay. Thank you.
Was that helpful?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. All right. Any other questions today? The pumpkin alarm's just gone off, so I do need to jump to my next training. Everybody good? Trisha, wow, Elizabeth, never knew this process was available. Would have saved me time in the past. Yes. And as I said, each day I want to try to cover some extra things in there that I don't think you guys may be utilizing or not as aware of. So we're going to keep doing little things like that where we get those extra things in there. All right. Doesn't look like we have any other questions for today. So we'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. And remember, we do this every single day. Bring your questions. Bring your social media here. We'll go through your social media. We'll show you what your AI can do to help you. You are going to get some great success using the My AI system. So you absolutely want to be here as often as possible. I will see you then. And Mr. Tom Chenault, anything else you want to say to everybody as we wrap up?
All I want to say is thank you guys, because without us, I mean, you guys gave Adrian and I our life. I mean, we were cooking along with Elizabeth Larson as the rock star, but having a landing place like Nowsite has been life-changing for us. We didn't even know what was possible. And you guys opened a door that we never dreamt of. And when you see this thing, in fact, I'm going to do a cool post today that's a play on words that you're going to love, about how important it is to really, really embrace contact mapping and that human touch inside of all this tech. And so I am going to get after it hard, because I should be the beacon carrier, the flag bearer of relationship. And being good while looking good is great. Being good while looking bad is even better, because I'm never going to be Elizabeth. I don't have the face, I don't have the brains, but I can be my hot mess self and attract the people that want to find me. And I'm going to teach all you guys that. So my goal is everybody wins. Ray Lordeman, you're my idol. I can't believe it. Lisa Singletary she coaches me as much as Elizabeth does. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Love you guys. Have a great day. And remember, watch out for Tom's post that he's going to be making in a little bit. And we will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all.
Bye. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.